Okay, so I need you to have no fun at all, okay? We are going to work right now. Because I'm playing Yi. So I'm not having fun. I'm here to do fucking work. That is what this is. No, don't need to do that.
Well, I have a lot coming.
If we could get to gold in duo, then we could get to platinum in flex. So we don't need to play a duo. That is fine. We can keep that separate. But we are going to work right now.
You sound like we're about to be
Just tired of being held back, especially by myself. And Yi is simply busted right now. There is no if and or but about it. I said it the other day on stream to those kids, I cannot believe that Yi exists in his current form right now. It's ridiculous. Buys no damage and out damages everybody. And what's even dumber is that since they got rid of the Devourer is the reason why he is. Like, that's the worst part. Like, they made that other item that doesn't build off stacks, so it doesn't have to be purchased first. That's what's going on. You don't have to get jungle items first. Warwick does the same thing. He doesn't have to get jungle items first. So he just doesn't, and he doesn't have to get jungle item first either. And because of that, since he can buy jungle item whenever the fuck he wants, it affords him so much flexibility that you just really will never get him. Like, you'll never keep him down. Like, his counterplay doesn't exist. Keeping him down is not a thing. Banning Darius. He's the top laner. Okay, I can't hate that. Ban Vi.
Cool car.
Come with it now.
My blade is yours.
skill match. Vagar loses lane by default basically unless he's incredibly good. So there's that. But he might not feed. He could get points if she feeds event realized.
What?
Shit ass.
Right about now, what's up? It's time for the real nigga roll call. Now when you hear your city or state being called, what? Put your motherfucking middle finger up in this bitch. ATL, St. Louis, Alabama, the Carolinas, Tennessee, Bay Area, Miami, New York, Vegas, Texas. Y'all niggas can't fuck up my niggas, ho. 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 Motherfuck that nigga, motherfuck that bitch. 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 Y'all niggas more pressing that, marching that nigga. Y'all niggas be some real ass, drill ass nigga. Y'all niggas be some hoe ass, pussy ass nigga. Y'all niggas be some ass, fucking gangsta ass nigga. Y'all niggas be some running ass, scary ass nigga. Y'all niggas be some white toes, beat your ass nigga. Y'all niggas be some taking ass, ducking ass nigga. Y'all niggas be some second roll down ass nigga. Y'all niggas be some drinking, go pay them old nigga. Y'all niggas be some dog walk, pimping ass nigga. Y'all niggas be some 22 having ass nigga. Y'all niggas be some Thomas Street sweeping ass nigga. Y'all niggas all half out selling ass nigga. Y'all niggas be some 30 bird moving ass nigga. Y'all niggas be some kitchen tree ass nigga. Y'all niggas put them all where they go ass nigga. Y'all niggas can't fuck up my niggas, ho. 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 Motherfuck that nigga, motherfuck that bitch. 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 See, I'm a mean nigga, you's a friend nigga, oh pretend nigga, smiling grin nigga. I hate a false nigga, Diana Ross nigga. So if you lost nigga, meet the boss nigga. He's a super nigga, with a group of nigga. Act stupid nigga, I fucking nuke a nigga. Cause you's a happy nigga, and I'm a nappy nigga. Fucking scrappy nigga, meet your pappy nigga. It's Ice Cube nigga, and Little John nigga. So if you're drunk nigga, keep it crunk nigga. Till you punk nigga, feel the funk nigga. Get your testifying ass in the trunk nigga. You wanna tell nigga, I dump a shell nigga. Send a frail nigga, straight to hell nigga. That's your shelter nigga, help the skelter nigga. And when I felt the nigga, y'all help a nigga. Y'all niggas can't fuck up my niggas, ho. motherfucking club. What? Them niggas still
Oh my God, Fizz,
looking
why?
over here and shit, talking and shit. Think we gotta get some motherfucking straightening going on in this motherfucker. Yeah. That's what we go motherfucking do. What's up? We gon' walk over to these motherfucking niggas, yeah. And talk to their ass like this. All they bitches talk shit. All they bitches talk shit. All they bitches talk shit. That's probably busting your shit. All they bitches talk shit. All they bitches talk shit. All they bitches talk shit. That's how we busting your shit. We real niggas. Oh yeah. 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 If you pull up in the club and the niggas wanna move, when you step up to their face, what they gon' do? Shit. If you pull up in the club and the hoes all that they know, when you step up to them hoes, what they gon' do? Shit. 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 What they gon' do? Shit.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down.
Not.
Has been slain.
Coming down. Got Jinx. Good job. Soraka can't save her. It's alright. It's alright. Soraka can't even save herself. I said Soraka can't save herself. I meant it. I'm taxing her since she stole that fucking Jinx. There's no way you deserve any points or any minions. Go fuck yourself.
Humanity has faltered.
Hey, free boat. Should have assumed that was there. They were wrecking you guys so hard like that. Hopefully not here. Put a ward down right quick. About to steal this red for like the third time. Maybe we can go on college. Beat this bagel.
An enemy has been slain.
Come on, Lily.
It's alright. I don't have enough mana to alpha. I don't think he knows that though.
An enemy has been slain.
Seer spins on me too, but he's not gonna get me. Careful they don't get you. Oh, Vagar's putting damage. Oh! There it is.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, she blew it!
We are blighted by detractors. Have I died? Possibilities lie before me. Perfection can be achieved.
Oh look! All of a sudden I have the best score on the team. I don't even have to look at the scoreboard to know that's fucking true. Oh man. Oh look, all of a sudden we're in the lead because of me. Oh, all of a sudden it's tied back up because of feeders.
How many must pay for a king's loss?
Oh man, people
Must
kill.
be enforced.
Oh man, don't feed, don't feed. Oh, you lucky bitch. Lucky bitch is what you are.
Something beyond my vision.
Oh, fucking kill me. go kill Jinx, hopefully. Since no one else is. Fucking
An ally
good.
has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh yeah, she clearly used that good Jinx speed to run away after she got that motherfucker, didn't she?
Your turret has been destroyed.
Got the lead again.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
The voice of a stranger echoes in my mind.
I know Timo's sitting in that bush or what he's doing topside, but he was just here.
Submit or die.
Timo's in this bush, you say?
No, he was just here. But
Your
Oh.
turret has been destroyed.
Yep, that's where they at.
We are memory.
Oh, you have health or something? No, you don't have health. Alright then. Well, we'll just kick it old school on this bitch. Oh my god, she does so much damage! She's so fed. And that's what happens when you try to gank. I was fucking 5-1. But that 132 CS on all that team gold from them turrets.
I remember warmth.
Oh!
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
that was his. He does.
We are blighted by detractors.
Man, I know she's leading me to her team. The question is, can I kill her before they get here? Or kill her before Sigurd KS is me? That's the other question. And before Sigurd feed.
Has been slain.
What the fuck was I supposed to do? Champion with speed boost and fucking block everything shield. Thinks I'm supposed to do something like run the fuck away. Do what I did. Days are coming.
There were others.
They did it all wrong though. They should have sent that guy top lane with that giant wave and then slam push mid. Now I'm just gonna go here, clear this, come there and kill him.
Order must be enforced.
Siver's giving me advice. That's hilarious. That's why I'm 6-2 and you're 1-3.
Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
I'm glad you guys are all listening. You guys are all feeders. Like that's legitly what happened. I'll post it. You can go back and watch the game over as many times as you want.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Dude, nobody said anything about lose lane. Every one of you died before fucking 3 minutes was even up. Like, it's not about who lost lane. It's about who fed the fucking lead. Like, you threw the game away before it even started. I'm not full of myself. I've got countless hours of footage of me styling on kids, just like you. Like, there's a reason why.
Our numbers explain our future.
Yeah, look at the fucking numbers. Go back and watch the video and look how early all of you died. You died before I even had second buff. Like, what do you fucking want from me? You shouldn't make declarative statements about this game when you don't know anything about it. You should learn about the game first and then try to state opinions. I didn't take kills. Are you serious? I was 0-1 forever until I just wrecked all 3 of them by myself. Are you out of your mind? You're out of your fucking mind. Go back and watch the game, dude. This is why I record games. This is literally why I record games. Go back and watch it. Realize you're fucking retarded. I mean, I'm muting all of you in chat because you're stupid. Like, I don't know why you think you can tell me something and that I could actually learn from you. You should be learning from me, but you can't, and that's what your problem is, and that's why you feed. You need to realize that you're bad and realize when other people can show you how to play. And stop trying to give people advice until you can. Look, he's typing or something right now. I muted you, dude. If you're watching my stream, you can see that I muted you. Silverant. Got it on film, Silverant. You know, step 1 of League of Legends logic, for anybody that actually does want to get better, step 1, League of Legends logic. If you had 0 kills and they had 0 kills and they killed you, they will probably kill you again if they have 1 kill and you have 0 kills. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying. Fucking represent that shit. Yeah. Yeah. Represent that shit.
To work. Oh, you think you're so good yet you're playing this game. Like, what is that?
Well, because the ideal is that computer programming and programmed number generation and things of that sort are always so flawless that you must always be playing in a game with people that are exactly same as skill level as you. So you should never ever have to check your fucking ego and admit that somebody in the game might be better than you. At least one of them little cunts is still watching too. Look. That's hilarious. Teach me, senpai. Okay, so let me see here. How do I fucking? I'm sorry, I hate the new client, and I don't remember. I don't know how to do stuff in it yet. Not used to it yet. Gunk 379. You were Fizz. Okay, so all right, word. Let's just start the replay. How do I do that, Carrie?
You just go to your match history and hit the view on. Go back to just me. Yeah, main match history. There you go. Download the video.
Do you have microphone, Mr. Gunk 879? All right. So I'm gonna put the Discord in the chat. So anybody can join, but I'll obviously just ban you if you troll. So I mean, there's that. But you are welcome to chill in the Discord. And I'm mainly going to answer questions from that guy. You can play a game if you want. Or you could just like I'm just like you don't have to like wait while I give them advice. If you want, you can play your own game. But I'm just gonna give them advice because he asked. So I just hit that button when it's up. All right. Wait, that's not the right one. Did you? Which one are you, Dobby Dibby? Oh, I didn't paste the actual. I'm sorry. Here you go. There's the Discord link, and I'll get the replay started. I didn't see whose username that was. Turning that off. I'm kind of cold now. Norton. Okay, so Sivir and Fizz. So Like I don't obviously don't have a lot of time. Like I actually work a lot too. I only have a few hours to even play League, so I can't do this like both. I can't watch both games, both lanes the whole way through, or like the game twice and watch both lanes the whole way through. So we just gotta make it work. Um, so okay, I'm gonna pause it right here because this is why League is so hard. Is that key to being good at the game is not only being able to play your own position, but knowing how the other positions work, and not like just kind of like the top laner is up there and is basically never going to ever leave. He's just going to split push the whole game, yada, yada, yada. Those generalizations, like they're funny jokes that we can laugh at as a, as a community, but they really aren't, they aren't serving you as far as building skill. So you need to play at least one champion that is every position, and you need to play a shit out of them. Like play top all one season, play jungle all one season, play. You know, what I mean, you have to like seriously, because that way you really can understand what it is that position expects of you. You can understand that when you're top laner, you know what your jungler expects of you, and when you're the jungler, you know what your mid laner expects of you, and that's important first of all. So what your jungler expects of you, here's a little free tip, heads up, get you a step ahead in the game. What your jungler expects of you is to definitely know how to tilt the game, because that's all there is to it. Like the first fucking 2 minutes of the game basically decide the game if you know what you're doing. So what you need to do is tilt the game. And the way that you tilt the game is you're going to steal whatever buff that guy is not going to start at. So in this case, I kind of just took a blind guess because there was no way Xin Zhao could start red viably. I took a blind guess that Xin Zhao wasn't going to start red, and if he was, I was willing to try to fight him for it. So I went to Xin Zhao's red. If you know you're against a champion like, oh, that guy will actually wreck me at level 1, there's no way I can fight him for his buff, just go to his other buff. And the key is don't get caught, get his buff, get the fuck out. That's what's important. And then the other thing that matters is get your 2 buffs and get them off the map as soon as possible. So as soon as you go to his red, get your red, go to your own blue, so that you don't run out of mana while you're trying to clear, but don't spend too much time on this side. Like, I think I got blue, and then I got Gromp, and then I went right over here, and I got the red buff, so that he would not have a red buff to get. That limits his ability to gain and puts me in an experience and a gold advantage. And basically what it forces their jungler to do, as I stated in the chat, maybe nobody read it, it happens, is it forces their jungler to have to gank somebody. Like he gets to a point of where he'll realize at like level 2 or 3 that he's going to be behind unless he ganks somebody right now and he gets that point. And so if you deny that point, you are doing a world better than the enemy team. Okay, that's very crucial. So when I said I'm going to steal the red, the jungler is going to go for a desperate gank, and it's very important that he doesn't get it. I mean, I meant it was very important that he doesn't get it, and the Veigar threw it up immediately. He showed up, his red wasn't there, he knew what to do, he immediately ganked middle, and he got it. And he recovered from the fucking terrible position that I put him in. So we spent some time here with me talking to everybody, trying to explain how the play is going to work. Whatever the fuck they were doing was irrelevant because they weren't on the side of the map that I was on. And pretty much when you're the jungler, you should always be trying to start at one of their buffs. Because think about what you would do to counter this play that I just explained to you is superior. What you would want to do is you would want to get one of my buffs, right? That's what you want to do. And the best way to do that is if I'm starting at your red, the best way for you to do that is to start at my red. So if you're the jungler, their red is where you should be fucking starting every time. But if people are too big of pussies and don't want to feed, which you shouldn't, don't feed. But like, you got to know when you're going to feed and when you're not. Yeah, and if you think you're not when you are, that's how you do it. You know, like so yeah, I went over here. I made the early red steal play. I do believe Veigar in fact died first. So we'll watch it up to that point. How do I double speed it like that? Okay. They got Zen the blue. Yeah, let's watch that lane as a matter of fact. Okay, let's back that up. How do I back it up?
there's a go back 15 seconds button.
That's okay. This is fine. I want to lock to Fizz. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I basically explained what I'm going to be doing the entire time. There's no reason to watch my gameplay. Why won't it? I'll spam that fucking button. Okay. So that wasn't necessarily bad because you out-traded him, but that's not what you want to do on Fizz. I can't really fault starting with the leak first, but part of me thinks you want to start Q just to be able to be aggressive against most champions. Like I think if you started Q into him, you would be able to get. What you want to do is you want to get a situation where you have more minions than him, like by last hitting and using your mobility because you can run through the minions. And then you would want to just Q onto him and start basicing him. And if he started Q, he's going to blind you, and you just disengage at that point. If he started poison, okay, okay. I'm going to pause it right there because that's where you fucked up. If he started poison, and you have more minions than him, and you Q onto him and just basic him, when you both deal damage to each other, that's what causes the minions to aggro you. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't. So, when you have more minions than him, you can always not be afraid to trade, basically. There'll be some times when that'll get you killed, and you'll just have to make a mental note of those times. Like, okay, when it's a Cho'Gath, don't do that shit. You know, okay, when it's this, don't do that shit. But for the most part, when you have more minions and they're up close trying to farm, go ahead and trade him immediately. Because if he tries to do anything at all your minions are going to target him, all his minions are going to target you, and you're going to he's going to die first. If he doesn't do anything, you just get free damage on him and make sure that you break the minion aggro before it's not an out trade. Okay, so the second thing is that the Fizz, what you want to do with Fizz is that you want to definitely max your flip first. Playful Trickster, you max that first because you want the cooldown reduction to be as low as possible so that you can get it more times. It'll save you more, and you'll be able to use it more. But what your trick is to out-trade, especially against a Teemo, because he's going to be able to shoot you while you run away at least twice, what you want to do is, and also, especially if when you come up to the lane, he thinks that you're going to out-trade, and so he like tries to back off the minions because he thinks you're going to come in. You flip and land on him, and when you flip and land on him, you're back here, you press Q on the minions to instantly get away from him. You have to have his minions alive to be able to do this. Right, but that's the trick. If he's ever trying to farm around his own minions, it's like Yasuo, right? If you're trying to farm around your own minions, Yasuo is going to dash on all your minions and fuck you up. If he ever tries to farm around his own minions, you get a free flip onto him and you Q one of the minions to get away, and that's the trick there. So let's move on from that. Oh, it's going to do that bullshit. So everything here is fine, with the exception that you're pushed up, and I said don't get ganked. But your Fizz, and you did take flash like a good player, so you really wouldn't have got ganked. You would have just had to waste your flash. But let's see what went wrong here. What's the back 15 seconds button?
Like at the bottom.
Oh, this little thing right here. Jump back. Bam. Good call. Okay. So yeah, notice what happens. He shows up, he throws a ward down, so he must have had a suspicion that I got it anyway, and he knew what to do, counter that play. He didn't even check the red fully because he had a set, and he's just like, I'm just gonna even, bam. Waits out the event horizon because he knows he's got it, so there's no reason to fucking go into it too hard. There it is. You know? Okay, so going back here.
I didn't die first.
No, you died first in his lane.
Well, that is true.
That's the one that matters, really. Yeah, so that out trade right there, you shouldn't have got aggro with him right there. I mean, you did bring it back down. But when you're pushed up, you don't need to, when he tries to trade you, you don't need to you don't need to damage him back for it to be an out trade in your favor. You can just instantly take a step back out of vision and go back, especially if your teleport's up, and just heal up to full and come back out because you're pushed up and you have more XP off the minions. Somehow he got more than you. I don't even know how that happened. But generally speaking, if you're pushed up, you've killed more minions than him, and you should have a higher XP than him. So you can afford to leave the lane for a second, and you'll come back, and he'll be caught up with you in XP, but he'll still be lower health because he stayed. And so that's how you should have played that right there. I actually am a top lane mainer. I don't play Fizz much at all, but I am a top lane main. So that's definitely what you should have played there. You should have backed and teleported or backed and just ran back out. Where's the pause button? Here we go, yeah. So yeah, we got Xin setting up the gank over here. Now, like I said, once you're behind in the jungle, it is no longer effective to try to farm jungle minions. You basically need to chain gank. And that's why, and so yeah, you burned your flash, just like I said. Yeah, and it's a low percentage. Like, that was such an upsetting, obviously I was like raging hard. That was such an upsetting loss because it's a low percentage. Like, what are the odds that you're going to be able to successfully gank 3 times in a row and get back in the fucking lead? Like, it is so fucking... yeah, see, there's that blind fucked you. So the trick with that is just you got to make him bait out the blind. You got to make him hit you with the blind. And you just got to step away from him so that he can't auto you afterwards. It's kind of like football. It's not the reception that hurts you. It's the running yards after the reception that fuck you up. So as long as you tackle the receiver after the reception, you're fine. You know. If you don't even get that reference, you need to watch and understand football. There's more to strategy than just playing League of Legends. And it's, you know. Oh yes, it's jumping here. I keep spamming. You spam 1. So right here, you should have backed. Definitely, you should have backed right here. Because even though he's pushed up, he's not... Oh, there you go. You did back. Even though he's pushed up, you should have backed earlier. That mattered. Like, you made the right call, but by the time you made it, it didn't help you nearly as much as it could have. So that's just as important. I can't really criticize you for being aware of that middle bush because, quite honestly, when I play top lane, he probably would have backed on me too. But you know, you obviously could have got a point right there if you'd have had awareness in the middle bush. I mean, that's all the game comes down to is points you gave up that you didn't really have to give up, and points that you didn't get that you really could have got. You know, that's all it is. And that's why it's really easy to give up points that you didn't have to give up, is because you're trying to get those points that you know you could have got. Finding a balance is important there. Now, not diving him here was so important. You didn't... yeah, you used your ult to get him low, and so you should have just accepted the fact that you won the lane. That right there, and I did criticize you hard as fuck for that, and you deserved it, quite honestly. And I'm not even gonna lie, I played Darius main, top lane, and I did that for 2 years straight. So, you know, it's not like I've never done it. So that's why I have done it. That's why I have a right to criticize you. Okay? And you won the lane right here. Okay? When you forced him to back when you're shoved, you win the lane. He is going to miss the XP because the tower is going to kill it. And you're going to be level 7 by the time he comes back. And so there's no way he's going to be able to get level 7 from level 5 by the time, you know, by the time he's level 7, you're going to be level 9 because you're farming the minions at the same rate as him. You forced him out right here. You should have just, you should have just been happy with what you got. And instead you were greedy. And that definitely fucked you. Because you didn't have to dive. You didn't. Even if he stayed there low that whole time and you didn't get the point and he didn't back, he was still going to miss gold and X. You know, he was going to get the XP, but he was going to miss the gold. He missed that one. He's going to miss that tank. Boom. He missed all this. You didn't have to dive him at all. And you had your stuff up. What you should have done there is if he came up to blind you, you know, make him make the first move. You were fine. You were hitting the tower and you were getting them for free. And you're giving him a choice. He can let you hit the tower. You're not going to get the tower. Or he can make the wrong play and he can come up and try to hit you. And when he does that is when you counter him instead of you getting countered. Understanding this is much easier if you have a knowledge of either traditional martial arts or modern day, you know, UFC, MMA, whatever. You know, those kinds of things. Once you've swung your punch, you're fucked. Your arm's already out there. There is no like I'm gonna like magically retract my arm before I'm punched in the face. Like you can't block once you've already swung your punch, and that's a very important understanding to have. And so, okay, that covers that. I can't do much more for that. I'm just gonna back it up and I'm gonna watch the bottom lane, because yeah, like I said, I don't have. I want to play more.
Yeah, I'm either on or I'm off, and I felt bad about
All right, okay, calm down, Carrie.
No, he's right. I fed it. I'm just saying. I fed it. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. This is the first wave, yeah. Okay. So you guys had the immediate advantage here because they were blue. And you did get on it. So that's props to you for that. Because when you have the immediate advantage and they're leashing and you know they are leashing, this is definitely what you want to do. Go ahead and get them down. Bam. Especially if that guy dies. That guy died. Excellent. Is she going to miss that? Oh, no, she did get that. But you still. The only other thing better you could have done, but it's questionable because it also could fuck you, is when that happens, don't hit the minions at all and go walk to the other side. Like one of you stand here by the river and one of you stand over here. And that way when they show up, you'll be able to easily group them and zone them off. And you'll have 3 low minions, especially as a Sivir or a Caitlyn or any champion like that who can shoot a thing through the wave. You would be able to immediately turn and hit the 3 low minions, and their 3 low minions would die because the faster you kill their minions, the less damage they do to your minions. So that's why it is important to only actually last hit unless you need to push. You don't want to hit minions at all unless you need to push. That's like very important. So like right now, you're fucking yourself because when you push out, like Sona can heal you and yada yada yada, but like Soraka is so much more effective until Sona has 6 and like 20 CDR. Soraka is so much more effective, so there's no reason to push here at all. Yeah, she has a problem with like choking on when she should make the play. Just like I said about the Fizz when he should have backed. By the time he did it, it was no longer beneficial. And yeah, that's, I mean, and some players can have that problem. Just like, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? And if you would have just ran by that time, you wouldn't have got killed. You know what I mean? Or if you'd have just not tried to bail out the ADC who was out for no reason, you wouldn't have got. But because you showed up and tried to help him, then you watched him get wrecked by 4 people, and then you stayed there for too long. They got you. You know, you should have just ran. Oh, it's jumping around on me again. So here you've reverted to the last hit CS. Played that correctly. Trying to keep the casters out of the tank, out of the turret, I suppose, because you can't kill them after the 1 hit, maybe. I'm not sure. Having the correct runes and masteries for your champion is definitely a thing, too. I don't know if I mentioned that. I can't really criticize your build since you lost lane, Fizz, but like, I don't know about going 80 Fizz. I'm not a Fizz main or anything, so I can't say on that, but yeah, and like her not being out of position there, like I would have got a successful gank there. We might have actually came back there if that hadn't happened, so that was a crucial moment.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not criticizing you. I'm just pointing it out so that for the purpose of the stream and the commentary. So yeah, like that was a big thing right there, because I would have got the Jinx, but she got the speed boost from getting the points. I actually even said that in the game. Did a great job of not dying there. I watched that happen live while I was standing in the tribe run. Did I get? You know, I didn't get it.
I tried to cope.
What you should have done. What you should have done. We're already past that. What you should have done there was try to play not like more aggressive, but try to keep that Jinx thinking that she can get the kill on you without feeding her. I know how dumb that sounds when you're that low, but if you would have done that, I would have had that Soraka zone for way longer, and maybe it could have done something, but it's just their lane is just really oppressive too. Not picking Sivir into Jinx is definitely a thing, I would say. Like, honestly, not picking Sivir at all. Well, it's only a risk if you're bad. That, you know what I mean? And don't take that as a shot, because it's not. It's like straight philosophy. You know what I mean? If you're good, it's not a risk. So just practice really good and make sure that you're above average when it comes to dodge skill and skill shot skill. So yeah, exactly. It's not a good matchup for you at all. And that she gets way more damage than you earlier. And not only that, but it's that, like, Sivir is that right there. What just happened is what Sivir is supposed to do. She's not supposed to be a good matchup champion. You're not supposed to pick Sivir going, oh, this is a great matchup and I'm totally good here. Like, if you're doing good against one of the more modern ADCs, then that person's bad. It's not because something special about you. You know what I mean? Like, even though you might be good, and that they also might just be bad. But like, if you can't do good against modern ADCs, then it's just yeah, it was clutch shit. But so. Well, yeah, but they took tower here because the matchup. And I can't even tell you really who you can play good into Jinx. I was going to play Twitch. I don't know if you noticed when I clicked the thing, but I had jungle main because I can usually carry as Yi. And if I don't get jungle, I notice that the ADC usually does bad, and I usually regret not being the ADC. No, yeah, true that, but just hear me out. Sivir is not a champion that you pick for reasons of, like, I'm going to get a good matchup and I'm going to be able to win the lane. Sivir is who you pick for, like, oh shit, they picked Blitzcrank and I am fully aware of my inability to dodge. So I need that, what is it, her W, that is going to allow, like, oh shit, I'm getting grabbed, ha ha ha, bitch, I didn't get grabbed, right? Like, that is what you're relying on, is that is going to compensate. A champion, okay, that'll happen. Get more characters, that's a thing. But, so yeah, a champion is not like, it's not like a fighting game. People think that it's more like a fighting game where it's like, I like Eddie Gordo, or I like, you know, whatever, Steve Fox, so I want to play that character. So, but it's more like you're supposed to pick a champion that is going to cover the weaknesses that you have as a player, right? So if you get caught out a lot, pick a champion that can go invisible, or that, you know, Sivir for, you know, speed boost, get the fuck out of there. But you want to pick a champion that covers your weaknesses as a player. And that's the thing, is that Sivir gives you so much safety that she is not really able to be a good character because of the amount of safety that she grants you. She would be, if she was a good champion, she would be so broken because of her safety is just off the fucking chart. If you're good at timing your little shield ability and you have flash, you should never die ever. Because like the shield thing comes up, you shouldn't really get caught out with the shield off cooldown ever. And even if you do, you have flash, and that's getting caught out with the shield off cooldown. Lightning shouldn't hit twice there. You know, once you get caught out with your shield off cooldown and have to burn your flash, that should be your prime time red flag for you to go, okay, I need to calm my ass down before I feed and throw the game. That's, you know, and I used to do it too. I used to play way too aggressively for 2 years, and now I play just aggressively enough to deny the other top laner's farm, make their jungler want to gank me, and when he shows up, I get a double kill. You know, and that's what you're going for. You don't want to be diving them for the point, be low when their jungler shows up because he saw the fight was happening and he was just over there getting the golems anyway. So he started over as soon as he saw it. You know, you need to play every role so that you understand where they're all thinking and what they all expect from you, so that you don't like, oh yeah, I'm going to give their jungler a point here. I know that because I'm a pretty decent jungler, you know. Because yeah, when I stated I was stealing red, no one really should have actually needed to hear me say that means their jungler is going to desperately gank at all. As soon as I say I'm stealing red, you know, if you're respecting your team, you know what I mean. If you're giving you should know the rules of the game, right? Like if you go to a park and you try to play basketball, and you're like, hey, you get some strangers like, hey guys, can I play? And they're like, sure, which will never fucking happen. But if it did, okay. Right? And then you don't know the fucking rules, and it's very apparent that you asked to play with them when you don't know the fucking rules. They're going to be pissed off, and you might even get beat up. Okay? So you don't... The fact that you're on the internet and someone can't beat you up doesn't give you a right to disrespect them. Okay? That's what it comes down to. So, you know, when someone's going to steal red, you should know what that means. You should know what that means because it's respectful to your team that if you're not going to show up to play if you don't know how to fucking play. And so yeah, not feeding the jungler when especially like if I go to steal his red and their top laner warded and I was dumb and didn't realize that I'm being baited or something and I get killed trying to steal his red and now I'm behind, that's on me. You know what I mean? But if I successfully steal the fucking red, that's like a 70% chance that we're going to win the game. That is huge, and the least you can do is not throw it. Like, that's seriously, that's what it comes down to. So, I'm going to queue up, unless there's a question, I'm going to queue up for another one. Did you wait, or are you again?
I'm waiting.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, you're waiting right there. Nice. I'm gonna wait because I know there's a delay on the thing. If they don't ask a question here in a second, then I'll.
Well, so I guess they don't main ADC.
Yeah, he probably got Phil picked.
Because I always pick support. So I definitely get support.
Mm-hmm. Hey, do you guys want to play? We can't play flex, but we can play normals if you want. Here, I'll add you. Just maybe they aren't typing in the chat or something. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. That's so dumb. Like, you shouldn't have to tell a fucking multi-billion-dollar corporation that they programmed their fucking client wrong. You shouldn't. Why aren't you guys at the top of my list here? I don't know. I don't know. What the fuck are they doing with this money? What the fuck are they doing with it? Somebody tell me. Yeah, you have to go to that's exactly what you have to do. Oh, that's not you. But yeah, bot lane, you guys just got a bad matchup. To be quite honest, that's all that was. You can't really. I mean, I could criticize your gameplay, but that would be dick of me. You can't legitimately criticize someone's gameplay when they get a bad matchup. That's the thing. Like, and even the Sona, like Soraka is going to be so much more effective than Sona, and Jinx is going to be so much more effective at an ADC than Sivir. You were just like kind of fucked from the get-go, unless the only way you weren't fucked from the get-go is if top lane got first blood and our mid lane also got a kill in his lane, and they were both pushed up, and so I was able to literally camp bot lane for you. Like, that was the only way you were not fucked from the get-go.